Hello travelers, welcome back to ImpactVerse. In this video, we'll dive into the latest updates and changes for two powerful characters, Chasca and Ororon. These changes include buffs, nerfs, bug fixes, and deeper insights into how their abilities work in combat. Whether you're using these characters in your current team or planning to pull for them, this breakdown will help you understand the most recent adjustments and how to get the most out of their kits. So, without further ado, let's jump into the details. The latest beta update has brought some adjustments to both Chasca and Ororon's damage multipliers. Starting with Ororon, his first passive talent used to deal electro damage at 130% of his attack. But now it's been increased to 160%. However, his C1 has been nerfed a bit, with Night Tide only causing 50% more damage instead of the previous 60%. His C2 has also been altered. Before, his Elemental Burst could give a maximum of 60% electro damage bonus, but now that's capped at 40%. On a positive note, he now generates 4 elemental particles instead of 3. Moving on to Chasca, her damage multipliers for her normal attack have been reduced. Her fourth hit went from 151.28% to 150.34%, and her elemental skill damage has seen a reduction as well, with both Shadow Hunt Shell and Shining Shadow Hunt Shell getting lower damage percentages. Another notable change is that her C2 now counts as charged attack damage and applies elemental effects. Additionally, both Chasca and Ororon received a fourth passive talent. Chasca's passive restores 25 energy when a party member defeats an enemy, but this doesn't work in certain areas like domains or the Spiral Abyss. Ororon's new passive boosts party members' gliding speed by 15%, though it doesn't stack with other similar effects. The latest beta update also fixed a bug in Chasca's elemental skill, where her movements while riding her gun would become glitchy, especially on stairs. This issue has been resolved. Now, let's break down how Chasca's abilities work. Her charge attack loads 1 bullet per Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo team member. For example, if you have 1 Pyro and 2 Hydro characters, she will load 1 Pyro bullet and 2 Hydro bullets. Anemo Gaegio, or Dendro teammates won't change the elemental bullets. Instead, they will always load as Anemo bullets, and the order they load is random. Her burst ability also works with elemental conversions. For every Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo teammate, 2 Anemo bullets convert into the matching elemental type. For instance, with 2 Pyro and 1 Hydro teammate, 4 bullets turn into Pyro and 2 into Hydro. Chasca's passive talents add more complexity. Her first passive gives a chance to convert bullets into elemental ones, while her second passive guarantees elemental bullets with no chance of loading Anemo bullets. This makes her more reliable in team setups where multiple elements are present. Ororon's kit has received mixed feedback from testers. His elemental skill generates 3 particles and offers some range, but it's significantly less compared to other characters like Bennett. The skill's effectiveness also depends on enemies being grouped together, otherwise, its impact is hard to notice. His burst hits vary depending on his constellation level, with 9 to 10 hits at C0 and up to 12 hits at C4. However, the constellations don't seem to offer much value beyond adding a few extra hits, and the tester called C4 underwhelming. Ororon's energy regeneration is decent, especially when using Electro or Hydro reactions, but it's not unique compared to other characters. When paired with Chasca, Ororon can easily trigger the Cinder City buff, which is beneficial for Electro teams, making him relatively low maintenance. He is also effective in Overload and Aggravate teams, but his rotation feels clunky compared to smoother characters like Raiden Shogun. Ororon's constellations also have some issues. For instance, his C2's damage bonus significantly drops when facing single target bosses, and his C6 attack buff lasts for only 1 to 3 seconds, making it difficult to take advantage of. Chasca's bullet loading mechanics have several layers of randomness and conversion. If you have a team with Pyro, Hydro, or Electro members, the bullets she loads will convert based on these elements. For instance, with 1 Pyro and 1 Hydro teammate, you'll get 2 elemental bullets, and there's a chance the additional bullets will follow suit based on the team composition. Chasca's C1 improves her odds of loading more elemental bullets, while her C2 changes the damage application of her bullets, making her more effective in certain combat scenarios. In general, the order and conversion of her bullets depend heavily on your team setup, but with the right build, she can be quite versatile. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay up to date with everything Genshin Impact, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay tuned for more exciting news, and I'll catch you in the next one.